going on, guys? Welcome to a beautiful day here in Austin, Texas. For the first time in my life, I just used my drone for something practical. I came down to Lady Bird Lake, didn't know where I was supposed to park, flew the drone, found the boardwalk where I really wanted to go, but now that I've seen it, I don't really know that I even want to take the time to go check it out for myself, but I might. I'm gonna just drive around here. I told you guys we're gonna get out and about, adventure Austin a little bit more outside of the four walls of my apartment. So this is Lady Bird Lake. I would love to know how to get across there to the boardwalk, but I feel like to get across there, I'm gonna have to do a lot more walking than I really want to, so I figure just mark this one off the list and move on, you know? One thing about Austin, there is live music and barbecue everywhere, which is pretty awesome. This place is called Uncle Billy's, but what I'm much more interested in is coffee. So I'm at a place called Austin Java. I was on my way to Zilker Park, but I was like, you know what? It's time for a 3 o'clock coffee break. I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is this is the cheapest coffee I've ever bought in Austin. This was like $2.50. The bad news is they don't have cold brew. They only had nitro cold brew, which in my opinion is pretty gross. The regular cold brew is so much better. So Austin Java, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna be coming back. This is an iced Americano. Iced coffee is much different than cold brew. If you think they're the same thing, I don't even know what to tell you. So we made it to Zilker Park, and I've never seen this much green in Texas. Hopefully that wind is not killing my audio. I don't know why it is so windy here in Austin, but it's making it very, very hard. And if anybody actually cares, the drone that I use is the Mavic. It's great, it's compact, unless it's windy, because then it starts going all over the place. And I brought a few other lenses. I have my favorite lens of all time, my 55mm 1.8. This thing is the sharpest lens I've ever found. And then I also have my macro lens, which I don't use a lot, but if you want to get some closer shots, this brings out all the details, which is great. Might play around with these two today, but for now, see if I get a break in the wind and take this guy off.
They tryna kill me with their words, but that ain't gonna work, no. I come back to life. Somebody let them know they might have gotten close, but I come back to life. Yeah, I come back to life. Yeah.
You know, there's so many different things to do in Austin, and I really don't feel like you need to get drunk and jump off a bridge, but hey, I am walking around with the camera in front of my face, so who am I to judge? We're at Zilker right now. This is probably one of my favorite places that I've been in Austin so far. Just a lot of people, a lot of things going on. It's just a cool place. Another observation, it always smells like weed around here, but I am on the hunt for a different kind of green because I gotta get some food, and I came back from Ohio without working out or really dieting at all. I mean, I was kind of eating like an idiot. 8 pounds lighter. I got on the scale today and was 175. So if you watched the last video, you knew that I was gonna try to lose 10 pounds, get down to 173. We'll see, that might've just been because I was dehydrated and whatnot. Anyway, so it's only 5 o'clock, guys, but I am absolutely starving, and Austin is known for food trucks. I've never even been to a food truck before, but here's the thing. We're gonna try to find a way to keep it semi-healthy, clean, whatever, pretty low calorie, find some high quality foods, even while enjoying some of these Austin classics. place called Conscious Cravings. Apparently it has healthy options in the food truck, as you guys can see. What I didn't know is that it was vegetarian, so I ended up getting a tofu wrap. And I don't know, tofu to me is one of those things that if you can cook it right, it's actually really good. I cannot cook it right personally. We'll see how they do. As you can tell, I don't really plan these things out too well, but what's nice is it's not too crowded, so I got the whole place to myself.
Girl, you and me ain't talking much, I just slammed the door.
I already know what some of you guys are gonna say the first time you go to a food truck and you get a tofu wrap. I know, guys, I just try to keep things interesting. I honestly can't believe, one, that I got this from a food truck, two, how good this is. This is fantastic. I say that even with tomato in there, which I'm gonna pull out now, but there's onion, grilled tofu, which they grilled to perfection, and a spinach wrap. I could definitely see myself coming back here. And for dessert on the daily, if you guys have not tried the PES Select protein bars, what are you waiting on? You can always save 15%. Fudge brownie is my favorite. Unfortunately, it's looking like this is my last one, but the white chocolate raspberry and the chocolate peanut butter are also very good. If you guys didn't know, shipped delivers from HEB. What a time to be alive. And this right here, this is everything that I'm gonna be putting in my mouth for the next week. Let me know what you guys thought about this video in the comments. It's feeling like I'm getting back into the YouTube groove a little bit. Honestly, it still feels kind of weird, you know, it's hard to go weeks without holding the camera and then try to jump back into it, but I'm happy with the way that this one turned out. It's so much better than me just sitting in my kitchen and running my mouth like I'm doing now. I guess that's kind of hypocritical, but still need to find, you know, like a rich homie core, get some human interaction. I feel like that makes the videos the best they can be, but overall, I'm pleased and I appreciate everyone that has stayed with me. We all know my videos have not been the best and there's just been a lot of stuff going on. You know, with whatever you're doing in life, there's always gonna be an interruption and there's always gonna be something that comes up, but I think it's really how you take a step back, reorganize, reprioritize, and just kind of go back to the drawing board and figure it out. You know, life is like a puzzle, and how you fit all the pieces together to make what you consider the best it can be. I don't wanna get philosophical right now, but thank you guys. We're not done yet. Arctic Zero taste test for the night is going to be, let's see, cookie and brownie dough. I don't need to look at any others. This one's almost getting back to the old Arctic Zero of tasting kind of icy. The other two flavors I tried in my past two videos have been great. I would say this one's more like a 7 out of 10. Not as bad as the original, but not as good as the first two I tried. Guys, it's just an art form at this point. And you know what I've always wondered? Is there anyone out there that has watched my videos and not tried a poverty brownie? And keep in mind, it has to use PES Select protein or it's not a poverty brownie. I just don't know how that's possible. I talk about it in every single video. But thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 100,000 finally. I look forward to talking to you guys next time.